We're just about to the end of DD Highway in Wright County. It will turn into gravel, and then that will be Pleasant Ridge Road. We're headed north on DD, and we're about a quarter mile from the end of DD, and that means we're getting close to the property. Okay, so the pavement ends, and this becomes Pleasant Ridge Road. Obviously, this is a gravel road. It's a county gravel road, so it's in good shape. The county maintains it. And I reset my trip meter. If I can remember to check it, we'll see just exactly how far it is to the property. It's not very far. This is an amazing area for deer and for turkey. You will see both if you spend any time out here. This is one of our special properties that directly borders the Fuson Conservation Area, which is over 1,000 acres of state land, which you can use for recreation, hunting. There are a couple of caves on there. I believe there's a little creek in which you can fish. So this is going to be a super nice, super private property with direct access into that huge chunk of state-owned land. Okay, we've gone about a half a mile, my trip meter says, and that's the property on the right. So it's got direct frontage on Pleasant Ridge. You can see it's covered in small trees. It's winter time, so obviously we don't have any beautiful green leaves, but they'll be back. We'll go about 100 feet or so, and you'll see there's an existing approach, and we'll pull into the property. Right up there, you see the power line. So power's extremely close. Phone will be close as well. There's a sign in the tree right there telling us we are, in fact, at Tract 12. So I can see the driveway, and we'll pull in and check it out. I have not been out here since this little driveway was installed, so this is my first visit to see it. And it takes us back to a nice private little site. This is very nice. It's windy today out here. So here you can see there's a cleared site. I pulled right in with my truck. If you're in a car, use caution. I can see that some of these trees that had to be cut, that's a little one, but there is a stump that sticks up a little bit, about 2 or 3 inches. That could cause problems if you're in a small car. If you're in a truck, you're okay. We've got some nice timber on this property. I can see several big trees. And where I am right now on this site, even though it's wintertime and all the leaves are off the trees, I can't see the road at all. This is private. And once the leaves are back on, obviously, no one's even going to know you're back here. This is super private. It's all level here on the west side by the road. I have not spent much time on Tract 12. It looks like it stays level as you go back to the east. I can see some other nice timber. A lot of young growth as well, but I do see some mature trees, so there's some good stuff here. I think I recall looking at the topo map, and this slopes down gently and then back up again as you come to the east border, so looking east, and that's where it does directly border the Fuson Conservation Area. So you can literally set up your camper, your cabin or your home right here. You're private, you're off the road, and you can go right back into that Fuson conservation area from your property. So you only have to own and maintain 10 acres, but you have access to over 1,000 acres. You can spend years exploring that and finding the good hunting spots, or you could certainly set up your deer stand or whatnot here on your 10 acres. If you don't hunt, then just bring your camera. You're going to see some great wildlife out here. We're not far out of a couple of towns. Grove Spring is probably the closest town, 3, 4, 5 miles away. Very small town, but it has a cafe and a gas station and that kind of stuff. Here we're looking west toward the road, the county road. I came out of Springfield this morning and went through Marshfield. You're also close to Hartville. I don't have a map with me, but we're probably not too far out of Lebanon, Missouri, and the Lake of the Ozarks area. But yeah, just kind of a special property. Nice, super secluded site. And this does appear to have some good timber. Look at that. Big, big trees. It'd be really easy to create some walking trails and some four-wheeler trails on this property. All these little trees. It just takes 5 seconds with a chainsaw to snip one of these little trees and throw it out of the way, and you can make some great private sites. You're welcome to clear a trail going back to the east if you want even more privacy. Clear some trails and set up your four-wheeler range or whatever you want to do. Bring your side-by-side. You can have a lot of fun out here. Like I said, there's some nice marketable timber. That timber can't be cut or sold until the property's been paid for in full. At that point, you can do what you like with it. There's a stand of 4 or 5. Looks like pretty nice oaks. So there is some timber value on this property. A lot of medium-sized trees as well, which are, obviously going to get bigger. I see we're at about 8 minutes, so I'll cut it short, but I'm happy to see that this does have a nice little private driveway and a little site. Super peaceful out here. Awesome area. We get very few properties like this that have access so close to power, so close to phone, maintained county road, private site. It has not been recently logged, and it borders that conservation area. So here's an investment quality piece of property that you can actually use with your family, create some memories out here, let these trees just keep growing bigger, and keep your money safe. A safe investment that you can actually use and enjoy is pretty rare. But here I think we have a nice one. Tract 12 at the Fuson Conservation Area in Wright County, Missouri.